introduce yourself?
Yes, of course. Good evening, and thank you so much for your invitation. It's an honor to be here this evening and inspiring the community. My name is Ionut Ungureanu. I'm an author of the book Live, Love, Dream. I'm an inspirational speaker and the founder of Raise the World company. I'm
Yeah,
glad to be here.
yeah. And I must say I love your book, and it is incredible. And I started to do the exercises in the book as well when I read it. So it was really powerful to
Thank
live,
you. Love
love,
and
and
dream.
dream.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Can you tell a little bit about how uh, how your journey started for you to do the things that you do today?
Everything starts with a step, I believe, no, with an action, with a thought, with a desire. So my story started, and as you probably know, some of my story and a bit of my story. I grew up in Romania. I born in a very poor family, and we had to suffer so much when we were kids with poverty, food problems, education problems. So when I was 10, I had to drop out of school, and that was for me a very challenging time.
Mm,
And I believe that the hard time in life gives us so much power if
yes.
we are able to convert it and to
Mm,
work on it. And then that was the beginning of my childhood, very, very, I also say very tough, very hard. And by the 10 years old, when I was 10 years old, I became the breadwinner in my family. So it was a big responsibility.
yeah.
And that was my path, my journey. That's the way it started. And then after a few years, the worst had to come when my parents and mom and dad decided to go, so they abandoned us.
Mm,
So leaving the, I will say that such a powerful and intense emotional experience really shape our destiny or who we are today based on what we did.
mm,
So since then, another journey started, obviously, of leveling up. I had so many questions, I had so many doubts,
mm,
I felt so bad, so low. I being felt rejected, not loved, not understood. So
mm,
I had so many questions within myself. And then when I start going to the orphanage, they send us back to school. So
mm.
that was the way that we could have, I would say, the light, by the end of the tunnel. There is hope for us, And
Yeah.
I believe, I always believed that there is something greater and better than ourselves. So that kept me positive, My faith kept me alive.
Mm,
Then I started to read more. I was hungry for answers. And I
yeah.
believe everyone nowadays should be still hungry to grow and learn and become more. So
Yeah.
that was me when I was younger. That's the way I started. That's why I do what I'm doing today, because of my past experiences, because I wanted to make a difference, because I learned from my all what been through. And today I'm here to help others that are going through similar situations like myself, or
Mm,
actually in different direction in their own lives. So that's a little bit of introduction about my background and how my journey started, to
mm,
do what I'm doing today or to be where I'm at today.
mm. Yeah, and such a powerful story, and how you have rose rosen from it. Yeah, that you have grown and what you have learned, and it is really empowering.
Thank you. I believe everyone should make from their own experiences the most they can,
Yeah,
and then that's why we are here for to experience and take and agree and then digest and accept all the experiences. Some people accept only the good ones.
yeah,
They don't get it that we are here to grow through pain and through happiness too, in the same way, isn't it? So there's no something better than another. They both serve us, right?
yeah,
To develop, to grow. That was me. That's the way I see it, and that's what I see it today.
yes, yeah. And it is when we are seeing, if we haven't been through pain, we can see the pleasure, we can see the joy, we can see the love, because we haven't been there to see how it is to suffering, how it is to suffer.
Exactly.
Yeah. But I was so happy. I have been so uh, I have been so honored to have met you two times. The first time it was when I was having a
Oh,
meditation, and I love a heart opening meditation, and it was so. I really think about that moment many times because it was so special to me.
I came to you, I remember. It was very powerful.
Yeah, it was. And it was, then you showed me your book.
True.
Yeah. Can you tell a little bit about your book?
Yeah.
You have a chapter called Love.
Yes.
And can you tell a little bit about what you think about love? What is what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
When I think about my book, or when I think about live, love, and dream, as I say, no, because
yeah,
I like to say live, love, and dream, which is like this. When I think about it, and people ask me to speak about, I think about my journey, my
yeah,
past, my life, everything I do, and the book is called Live, Love, and Dream. So
yes.
there are parts. So I believe that we should live ourselves at the fullest. We should live, not survive.
Mm,
And when I'm saying love, love, love yourself, and then not hate. We
mm,
shouldn't have hate for anyone. It doesn't matter how they are. We should
mm,
just really keep on trying loving them and accepting them. And when I speak about dream, the third part is about really satisfy your soul desires to do whatever you think is right for you. All
yeah,
right, and fight for your what you want to do in life. And when it comes to love, and to answer to your question, I wrote about love for nature, love for the planet, love for all the environment around us. I spoke about love for ourselves and love for others. Now, my personal definition to love, or how I understand love, is that what I actually learned about love, it wasn't the right way, or it
yeah,
wasn't right. And I find out that most of the things that we know about love, they're not right. They're not true.
yeah,
And that was shocking me.
yeah,
And I thought, oh wow, I grew up with an idea of that kind of love that doesn't exist really. And then what I found out through my experiences in life, that actually love is something else
yeah,
that we know so little.
yeah,
And then I was like, wow, this is really powerful. And that's why I wrote the chapter, or actually a part of the book, Love. And I can say that my definition of love, I can say it when I manage to accept and forgive my parents
mm,
for what they did
yeah,
after many years.
yeah,
Then I understood, it made sense to me what love is.
yeah,
And then until that, it wasn't only in my mind. You know, people try to understand love with their minds, but
yeah,
actually we can't get it. We have to feel it.
yes,
And that was me when I was 22. Until then, I thought I loved so many girls, but I don't know. That I thought in my mind, you know, was different.
yeah,
Love is something that you cannot say. You have to feel it.
yeah,
And I believe love is an action, to answer to your question. I
yeah,
believe love is an action. Yeah, is something that you have to prove it, to show it, to explain it, to feel it, to love it, to live it.
yes,
You cannot put in words love for someone else. Your actions should speak loudly.
yeah,
And I believe love is like nurturing and culturing yourself every single day in that, and starting with you. And
mm,
now, not because we have to be selfish, but I believe love starts with you.
yeah,
And then it's like you want to give a tea to someone else, but your cup is empty. It's the same with love. I thought no one loved me, no one cared about me. The girls are going always away, but there were none of the problems were my problem,
mm,
because I didn't love myself. I didn't appreciate myself. I didn't put myself in first place.
Mm.
And then if we don't do this, we cannot do for someone else. So I
Mm.
thought, wait a sec, then let me try to work on myself. Let me accept myself. Let me accept my weaknesses. Let me work on my things.
Mm.
And then that's the way I see love. When you start with you from you. And
Mm.
then when we manage to accept others the way they are and how they do, it's just the way of how they do things, then
Mm.
you are in a place of love.
Yeah.
But if you cannot get it or take it or overcome it, then most likely you are not in a place of love.
Mm.
And then most people are blaming and fighting and destroying their own lives because they are not in place of love.
Mm.
And I believe being in place of love require awareness,
Mm.
meditation,
Mm.
practices that you do with your heart opening.
Mm.
And I believe the more you're connected with your true self and your higher self, the more you understand love. Because love, as I said, you cannot get it through your mind. You have to feel it. It's not love is not in our mindset. Love is in our heart set
Mm. Yeah.
and soul set. That's why I believe love is so tangible, so real, yet we cannot feel it because we live too much in our heads.
Yes.
That's why that's my perception about love. And when you ask me about love, it's really like moving me because
Yeah.
I'm love. I'm not searching for love. I am
Yeah.
love. We have to
Yeah.
become love.
Yes. That's
People
so.
are searching for love, but they're going away, far away from it because it's within ourselves.
Yeah.
And that's why we shouldn't search it. We just should be, right? That's the way I see it. Thank you.
Yeah. And it's so powerful what you have told now, and it is what you are talking about. That love, you have to feel it, you have to be it, and you have to understand the power of it. And you can't understand the power of love with the mindset, but you have to feel it with your heart. Yes, and that's so powerful. And we had an event together in 2018 in London, and it was so nice to have an event with you. And we called it the Heart Awakening event. And there you were talking about mindset and heart set. Can you please tell a little bit more about that? What you mean about it?
Yeah, I believe we are made of so many things as a human, but there are three areas who define us. What define us? There are three main areas, or can I say, um, areas which define us, which is mindset. We are made of mindset, which mindset is a mix of beliefs, of
Mm.
life experiences,
Mm.
of everything we learn, of skills or abilities all putting together that it gives you an attitude about life and how you see life. This
Mm.
is the mindset. The mindset is helping you to survive. The mindset is there for you in order to help you organize and keep going and set up goals and strive in life. That's
Mm.
the way I see the mindset. So then the heart set it comes in place. If you have only the mindset without the heart set, you might do things, but you might not feel something about it.
Mm.
You might not have passion for it.
Mm.
So mindset, heart set is about passion. It's about love for what you're doing. It's about
Mm.
love for your family, love for your team, love for your collaborators. So heart set, we should have in a heart set. In a heart set, the courage rely on the heart set, not on the mindset.
Mm.
So there's such a big difference, but people know their mindset only nowadays. They don't know much about their heart set or soul set.
Yeah.
Very few. I
It,
practice them. We have to encourage people to do so. So in their heart set should be love, kindness, empathy, compassion.
mm.
We should ask often our children and our people around us, what do you have within your mindset and
Mm.
your heart set? They don't know many of the
Mm.
times. So this is for me heart set, and I also talk about soul set. There are three main areas.
Yeah.
We are made of mindset, heart set, and soul set. Within the soul set, there are dreams, there are desires. I believe we are beauty when we dream. The most powerful things rely on our dreams. So,
Mm.
so imagine a person without the soul. There is no such thing, right?
No.
So that's why I believe in mindset, heart set, and soul set. So we should culture that. We should work on the developing more and more. The more we dream, the more we actually learn and grow and develop. So within the heart, within the soul set, we should have the, as I say, bravery. We should have dreams.
Yeah.
We should have vision.
Yeah.
Vision doesn't rely on the mindset. This is within the soul set. This is what your hungriness is, where you want to go, who you want to become.
Yeah.
And then that's why I believe live, love, and dream is so important in our life. And
Mm.
then based on the book, I teach mindset, heart set, and soul set.
Mm.
Our generation, Eddie, I believe they should really culture that. They should really educate themselves on developing their mindset.
Mm.
If you and heart set and soul set, because if you look at someone, a young adult nowadays, they don't know to tell you much about themselves and what their dreams are and what they are here for.
Mm.
Just tell you things they have in their mind or they heard.
Mm. Yeah.
And then this is I think the responsibility that we have as the leaders, as someone that we influence others in a positive way, to encourage them and wake up them. We are here to create a wake up call for the
Yeah.
next generation. And I believe you are doing a great job out there. You actually, I follow you, and I know what you're doing. Yeah, and you should do it, I believe, openly. I mean, to Europe and other countries, because I know where you are, you do it, but what you do is so powerful, it's valuable. So we should get out there and doing more and in different ways. This
Yeah.
is, yeah, that's the way I see it. So you work a lot with the heart set, very good, and with the soul set, because you already got the mindset. That's
Yeah. Thank you so much for that.
mm.
You were talking about soul and soul set. Do you have any kind of spiritual practice that you do?
Normally, when I was younger, I've been to so many churches. Then I tried to find answer for my beliefs, okay, and proof. Yet, when I was 19, I discovered Buddhism and I practiced it for a few years. Then I discovered other practices. I discovered then yoga later on. I discovered meditation. I discovered chi, energy, and I used to, do moves and play with the energy. I tried so many things out. And in
Yeah.
the end, I came to a point that I should just be me, just be
Yeah.
me. And
Yeah.
then any practice that I do, literally nowadays, you just stay in silence. I stay in silence a few minutes a day, every single day, whatever is morning or evening. The
Mm.
other practice I do is working in nature. I
Yeah.
don't know you, but me, I feel so good. I feel like, peace. I
Yes.
love it. I'm going to, what I do as a practice, I really hug trees. I don't know if you heard about that or doing
Yes,
it.
I have heard about it.
People think I'm crazy. Are you a business consultant hugging trees? Yes. That's the power thing. The energy you get is wow.
Yeah.
Okay. This is one of the practices I do. Then praying. I pray. When I say pray, I'm not praying like in church the way they pray mentally.
Mm.
I I say greatness. I say grace for everything. I say grace of food in the morning when I wake up, when I go to sleep, when I meet someone. I say grace for everything. If I ask something from God or universe or energy, whatever you want to call it, I
Yeah.
ask wisdom. I ask wisdom to choose better in life, and I ask for courage to overcome obstacles. I never ask for an easy life. I always ask for wisdom. And the rest I don't ask, only for as I say, for this, and I just give grace. These are a few of my practices.
Wow, it's powerful, and I love that what you say about that you are telling how you are praying. Really powerful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Uh, what have you learned? What is the 5 things that you have learned along the way that you want to tell the listeners?
Oh wow, 5 things.
Yes, 5 things.
Oh wow, that's a beautiful question. All
Yes.
right, all right. Let me start. One, to be kind. I believe kindness is the most valuable spiritual virtue in the world. And if you're not kind, you're nothing. And it doesn't matter how much money you have, what position do you have. Just be a kind person. Just have a kindful heart. And then this really moved me. And you are an example for me. You are a very kind person. If
Oh,
I think about someone kind in the world, I'm thinking about you. And
mm,
I met you only twice and judged it very quick. and that means something. The number two, you learn how to communicate. When I say that, it means learn not only to say words, learn how to connect with people.
Yes.
I believe if you are a good connector, you can do anything in the world. And this is so powerful.
Yeah. Wow. I think you froze. You froze. I had a really great interview with Inout, and then something happened with the connection, and so we couldn't have the whole interview. But I was so happy to have this short interview with him. And I hope that you like this one, and I hope to have Inout in the studio another time. Do you have any questions for me or for Inout? And if you have some guests that you think could be a fit to this program or this podcast, then let me know. I'm so happy to have you as a listener, and I'm so happy to have Inout here in the studio with me this evening. And yeah, I really want him to come another time here because he has so much knowledge. And if you want to read his book, he has a book called Live, Love and Dream. And that is a really, really good book. And I have read it, and I have had the honor that he has written something in the book to me as well. So, to all the listeners, I hope you enjoy my podcast. Like and share so many people can get this knowledge. And then see you in a next interview. Have a beautiful day wherever you are in the